psychic wonders and spiritual delight will unveil the mysteries in the light. Tune your senses, sharpen your mind. Feel the energy, let your soul unwind. Tarot cards and angels' wings. Sound healing makes your spirit sing. Mind, body, soul connection strong. Find your peace where you belong. Meditate, elevate, discover ways to brighten up your darkest days. Energy flowing through your veins. Unlock your power, break the chains. With Annie and Kerrie on this ride, discover the universe inside. Healing words in crystal glow, guiding through the ebb and flow. Feel the love that we impart. Awaken the magic in your heart. Mind, body, soul connection strong. Find your peace where you belong. Meditate, elevate, discover ways to brighten up your darkest days. Mind, body, soul connection strong. Find your peace where you belong. Meditate, elevate, discover ways to brighten up your darkest days.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey. Welcome, Miss Michelle. We're so excited to have you here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Amanda. Hi, Esther.
Hi, everybody. You know, we meet the, we're very fortunate. Hi, Christy. Welcome. We're very fortunate. We meet the most amazing people on our travels. And Annie and I were doing a stall, an angel feather stall over at Raby Bay Harbour. Gosh, it was a while ago now, wasn't it, Annie? I can't even remember
February,
what
I
it was.
think.
Yeah. And we happened to meet Michelle, and as you do, conscious conversations, right? We just started talking about different things we had in common and the intuitive art. And then next thing you know, Michelle's going, oh, look, do this incredible work with Milk. And we're going, we need to introduce you to everybody. Give us your name, give us your number.
Yay, this is so cool because I love it. I love sharing it. So I'm really excited for tonight.
Yeah.
And nobody's safe when they talk to us. We just say, oh, you do good things. We'll be friends. So
Yeah.
our newest best friends.
Absolutely. Because, I mean, it's just so wonderful. I mean, everyone has their own way of connecting in this space. And we absolutely love, you know, bringing people on and letting them share their passion about what they're doing because it's just so interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
We've got Miss Gail on here. Gail, her work life interfered with her social life, and she couldn't come when we did this at the gathering. And she was so cross. So she's going to be really, really delighted that she's going to get the opportunity. Yeah, really interested to hear about this tonight, she said.
Yeah.
But she was so cross that she couldn't be there. And we're all
I know. We had the
like,
messages straight away. Tell me all about it.
Yeah.
So it's all right. Michelle's coming on alive. You'll be able to see it. It's all good.
Yeah. So hopefully, Gail, you're all organised, though. You've got your food colouring and your milk.
So lovely to see you, Esther. You've had some beautiful posts. I love your space for where you're doing your readings and your mediumship. It always looks so beautiful in your posts.
Yes, I think I might need to do a photography course because I'm not good at that. We've both done the same thing, Kerrie.
So sad.
And now she's happy. Okay, what we thought we would do to start with is I'm just going to do those of you who have been here before, I'm just going to do the joining of the clairs to get us all kind of into the same space. So not so much a meditation, we'll just run through the joining of the clairs so that we get ourselves together as our little soul family. And then I think we'll just hand it over to Michelle. And I can't wait. I'm so excited. Okay, so if you want to just keep your eyes open and roll with me here.
Mm-hmm.
Heavenly Father,
Heavenly
I open my hands to you.
I open my hands to you.
I open my heart to you.
I open my heart to you.
I open my throat to you.
I open my throat to you.
I open my mouth to you.
I open my mouth to you.
I open my ears to you.
I open my ears to you.
I open my eyes to you.
I open my eyes to you.
I open my third eye to you.
I open my third eye to you.
I open my crown to you.
I open my crown to you.
I ask that our guides and our angels,
I ask that our guides and our angels,
the ancients and the ancestors,
the ancients and the ancestors,
our family and friends,
our family and friends,
join with us tonight.
join with us tonight.
I ask that the angels of the Lord
I ask that the angels of the Lord
shine their white light of protection around us,
shine their white light of protection around us,
protecting us from the forces of darkness and deception.
protecting us from the forces of darkness and deception.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Annie. Just connecting.
Yeah. I've gone all tingly. The energy's kind of just...
Yes. And just what we need, because just opening up into that connection and the intuition side of things, because it's going to be a beautiful segue into everything Michelle's going to share with us tonight. So that's exciting.
So over to you, Miss Michelle. Kerrie, can we make ourselves little?
Yeah, you're going to share can you share the PowerPoint for me?
I can do that.
Excellent.
Yay.
All right. So tonight I'm going to take you through something I started about 6 years ago. Somebody introduced it. They called it Milk Scrying. And at the time I thought, oh yeah, it's scrying. I'm looking at finding images and seeing this in my milk. I've changed it to Milk Art Oracles. I find that milk oracle cards I'm very much in love with using, and I find that the images that I get are more like my my oracle use of cards. The oracle cards are a great tool for self-reflection, manifesting, becoming spiritually aware and in tune with yourself and the universe. So I thought I'd start with showing you a bit of a journey of what I've done with my milk art oracles, and you'll get an idea of what can happen in the bowl of milk with food coloring in it. So we're going to watch images appear in the bowl that are unique messages. They awaken your intuition. So I really I've developed my intuition through this process. You witness what no longer serves you. So we do a turn to the left to release what no longer serves us. And then we put oil into it and we call in energies that we wish to manifest with the help of these essential oils. And magic is going to appear. So I think we're going to be able to have a bit of a chance for you to share your images tonight as well. So we'll see how we all go. So get ready to be wowed with what food coloring and milk in a bowl can do. So on the left, you can see there's an image of just food coloring in the milk, and through the process that I went through, the other image appeared. Now this was on a Lion Gates portal, and I'll talk through what I see in the images. You may see something different. So other people looking at them may get something different and a message for themselves as they look through. But for me, this was kind of like a goddess, a female figure here that was very strong and powerful. And down this part here is kind of almost like the portal, I felt like, with the lion head's portal happening. So Milk Art Oracles, my journey of enlightenment. So I really saw pictures that showed my enlightenment, me, finding and coming into spirit, the spiritual world. Because before this, I didn't do anything. I had oracle cards, but I didn't know about spirit guides. I didn't have crystals. I just used a little bit of oil. So this was the beginning of my journey. And some dear friends of mine, very intuitive, looked at this image. For me, when I first saw it, I really just thought very pretty colors. But they explained to me that this part here, they said it's a dark heart ready to bloom. And for me, this is the heart, a real organ heart shape. And there is the flower here, are ready to bloom. And they said it's already cracked. So all this, of course, when I first heard this, doesn't really make sense to me. But as I learned and started to read about more things, I then was like, okay, my heart's been really dark. It's ready to be open to the spiritual world and what comes with that beautiful time we have with them. That was on my first scry. So that one was the first one. Yeah. So I've just popped down things that you see. That's right. So we can see a room. So everyone sees some things differently. And it's good to share photos of it in groups that you're with. And people can, interpret what they see. And then, you get different, put it all together in the end.
Yeah.
So this image here, that first image, I didn't really see much. So I had to stop and sort of had to bring myself back and start again. And then I looked at this and I saw a woman sort of holding her hands up in front of the face. And for me, I started to go, wow, I'm not alone. I'm loved. We are with you, protected. We've got you. And it got me really excited. I was like, oh my gosh, look how from this one picture, I've got this feeling that there's something else around me that's giving me all that beautiful love and protection. So I went home that night, and the first time I ever did it, and I got these two images. And the eye, for me, it's an eye, an iris here, like the eye of something. And this one later on, so sometimes I don't see it straight away, and it can take even months and months. I go back and look at my photos, and then I'm going, wow, this is where I found that I can see this whole journey. This spirit world is coming around and coming and grabbing my dark heart and helping me lighten it, crack it open. So that's that image of the dark heart. And then later on, I saw this and I thought, wow, that's my heart not being so dark now. It's lightened. And I had done some meditation and had my spirit guided animal come through as a crow. So it was probably almost a year after I made a PowerPoint to do to share with people. And then I saw this as a crow. I knew something was holding it, but I never really could see. But then I could see later, I saw a beak, and down here, sort of some claws. It's a bit dark, probably you might be able to see it.
And two hands holding the heart. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what's really interesting, because even if you were to turn that around, Michelle, just slightly, every way you would turn it, you would see something slightly different, and it makes the whole picture. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And even zooming in, we've done that with the other art as well. As you zoom in, you see so much more as well.
Yeah, totally. and like I said, like when I first saw it, I thought straight away the heart, and then later on I got that. And, you know, down the track, I'll have a different feeling for it, sort of, or different message that I feel I'm getting from it, which I love. So this is where I feel like this is where universe is going. We're with you. You're coming on this, you're with net. You understand there is a universe out there and other things that are around you. And it's always been there, of course. And I feel like this is a little face here.
Face there, and the hair coming down, even angel wings right behind them there.
Right
there.
Yeah. And then this is like the universe just coming down, and you're going, I'm going on this journey with them now. And then this appeared. So when you sit there and your bowl of milk and food coloring can just keep changing as you go along. Yeah, it's like reading that's right, reading a coffee cup, reading tea leaves.
Tea leaves, exactly.
I find this a lot easier for some reason, because it's like more tangible image for me. But so this one here, I distinctly see a little girl with her arm is here, her face. And then behind it is, some people feel like it looks like a lion.
Yeah.
But for me, it's my spirit guide.
Oh, wow. Yep.
Right.
I can definitely see. I saw the lion immediately on that. That interesting, isn't it? And it can just be that spirit animal energy as well.
Yes. Yeah. And it's like, so for me, it's like my spirit guide, and she's been there with me the whole journey. And so I love, these are my favorite photos of this whole journey of enlightenment. And then the next one is my most favorite. So for me, it's this little girl again is here, and her arms there, her face, and then we've got an angel right there. Yeah. But the colors, and I feel like this might be actually this figure down here is God or Jesus, like,
They're practically 3D, Michelle.
Yeah.
Yes. So when you view the photos later, so you do need your take photos the whole way through, videos as well. So I'm going to show you a bit of a video. So take photos, because when you view them back later, you'll see a lot more. And as Annie and Kerrie said, zoom in. You can zoom into little parts and things. It's just amazing when you look. So I have a lot of dragon energy coming through. This blue dragon comes through a lot in the release. So for me, it's there, and here. So it comes through when you're releasing. And at first I was like, why is there a dragon? But I feel like it's actually the protective, and it's saying we're helping you through a releasing. I feel that's what's happening now. And then this red dragon came through, and there's a claw and a figure here. Just before this one, I actually had my dad come through. There was this looked like a fish over here. And when I looked at it and I saw a line going across, and there was a figure just sitting here. And my dad was a huge fisherman. So, it was a beautiful moment to see that. So, the dragon, I see quite a bit. So at the time I thought it was, this person's riding a pink dragon. There's a little heart here. When I go through, I sometimes put these words on my images. So I snap the photo and then write on it, which I wish they'd done a little bit more on a lot of them. So it just gives you that journey straight away, and you can see what's come through for you. So this one had a blue dragon here coming over and making the pink dragon sort of disappear. And then the pink dragon turned into a girl with a beautiful coloured clothes on. Yeah, definitely. I feel that as well, Gail. Definitely dragons coming through. So stories evolve, I feel. So when you're watching it like this, that's why taking photos, just continually taking photos, because so much can change very quickly in the pictures in the bowl. So rainbow drag, I end up thinking it's more of a rainbow color, not just a pink one. So when I first was looking at it, so rainbow dragon represents growth. It urges us to envision our lives brimming with color and possibilities. So I really felt like that last one was me wearing lots of different colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's a great way to describe it too, Gail.
Yeah.
Yang
Right.
dragons in the middle, the balance. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
So the blue dragon supporting moving forward transformation, because I would have been going through lots of transformation, being guided to evolve and embrace our higher selves, reminding we have the power with us to achieve greatness, infinite potential. So I Google things up and see what resonates with me. I use a pendulum a lot. So if I'm unsure if this image is a certain thing, I'll use my pendulum. Is this a dog? Is this, and then it really sort of pinpoints to exactly what it is to be able to find the message that spirit is giving. So oil drops, magic, so much can happen. A blue wolf, yeah, and I feel like I get a wolf quite a bit, Gail, actually, in them. I'll just go back to that.
Yeah.
There's a few other photos. I haven't put them in, but I do feel I get a lot of wolf images. So oil drops, I feel that I had quite a bit of portals happening in them, and ancestors coming through. So I'd get this sort of like sausage thing coming up, and then out of that came, I don't know if you can see it, but there's the head, a distinct face for me up here. And I did work out that was one of my dad's ancestors, my dad's uncles in it. So spirit guides come through. My spirit guide, I've been told, has white hair. So I feel like that's her there. I feel she's here as well. And there's an image of a female face right here. And I then used my pendulum. Is this a ancestor? And it said yes. And I ended up working out it was on my mum's side, my mum's auntie, and got the name of her. And checked with my mum whether she had an auntie called that, and she had, so she was coming through. This is another, that portal feeling, this sort of sausage thing, and there's a head coming out of it over here. And one of my beautiful favorite ones is this angel, and
that's gorgeous.
It's just and from using the pendulum, Archangel Uriel was the angel that we got. Now, actually, I showed Kerrie and Annie this the first time. This was this year. So when I put an oil drop in, it's the first time this has ever happened that just the top layer of the milk just went, it's just a tiny bit sort of opened up. And then when I was turning it, this was happening. And I think I might have the video of this. So when it's a good idea to video, because when you watch back your videos, you can see. So all these photos I took from the video, and this one here, I distinctly see a face, the neck and the cheeks and the mouth and the nose is here, and then a definite 3D type face here.
And even a silhouette right beside it as well. Almost facing side by side there.
I see two silhouettes and almost that wolf again. Wolf up here. But silhouette here, silhouette there.
Three, one with the white as well. Wow. One the other direction. That's
so
a lot.
Yesterday it is. So yesterday I was looking at it like going, okay, what is this telling me? What message am I getting? And I actually feel like the left is past, and then you got the present, and then the future is I do feel that that's my another ancestor. So it was.
So Esther's just asking, Michelle, do you know if you've got a past loved one that was an intuitive or psychic in your history?
Yes. So in that other image, well, I don't, only from meditation and speaking to them through a meditation.
Mm-hmm.
So this one here, this auntie was I spoke to her, and she's kind of like a closet witch sort of thing. Yeah. That's what I got from my messages from her. So yeah. All right. So my grandma comes through. She comes as frogs. So up here, I see eyes and the tongue of the frog. And this one here is a stork and another frog. And I'm sitting here. And that's probably really hard to see, but there's this little white bit here. So when I was a teenager and visiting my grandma, I was very much into wearing the jeans, and you'd cut the jeans and you roll them up and make them into shorts. So that is for me looking up at her, and took a while to work it out that this was a stork and a frog. But her message, she had this never give up in her house. So it's like, okay, she's giving me a message through there. An older female with the third eye. Yeah, okay. So can I go back to that one then? So I did actually, this third eye, is this what you're saying, Esther? Because I did have that as my a third eye, thinking that's, protrusion, something's happening with the third eye.
Yeah.
Can't really see it with this image, but I feel this ancestor, there's a secret happening with this ancestor, and it has to do with Italy. So I didn't get the best photo, but it almost looked like the boot of Italy.
Yeah.
And I kept having Italy come through in wanting to go to Italy. And so, I'm still can't verify what I think the secret is. I made a really great story up. All right. So when you got that oil drop in, so it's good to video again. So it just goes crazy sometimes. So I quite often get black dots coming through on my, when a oil drop goes in, and I get the little black drops and eyes and figures. So very much fish to me here. Red fish looking, this looks like a fish. So again, it might be my dad coming through there. But magic can happen. This went like just crazy. The one that was, you just sit there and it's just moving, and then all of a sudden things can pop. So I was watching this here, and it popped over there, and this heart grew, and then this has got little hearts inside it over here, and then another pop happened, and this big white circle grew, and inside the circle were all these little mushrooms. So the detail is just amazing. And then, of course, I can see a phoenix and a sort of a figure here. So, just magical happening. This was last year. So as I said, you take photographs. You can journal while you go along, and you can then later, when you look at the photos, you can get more information, or sort of sit there and think, okay, what messages am I getting from this? So it took me 3 days to work this one out, and for me it was I ended up thinking, okay, this part here looks like a bird, like a parrot. And I'm like, okay, a parrot repeats itself. And at the time, I then realized I was starting to repeat a pattern that I was in many years ago. And when I turned it to release it, I then had this sort of figure, this image came through, and it was like a cocoon, and then somebody jumping out. So the right turn called in love, happiness, and joy, and that's what came through. And several years before, I wasn't in a really great place. I just wanted to be in a cocoon. I was just like, hiding in a cocoon. I wanted to be, a butterfly and be free to be me. But at that time, I wasn't able to. And it made me think, okay, repeat what you're doing right now, not going out and not doing this is going to get you spiraling down to being back in that cocoon and not out. So I took action straight away once I looked at that. So yeah, it was, that's how powerful I think it can be. You can either just look at the pictures and just go, they're nice, pretty pictures, or you can actually use them in your life to
yeah. And really understand the symbolism too, because it's like similar to a dream diary in a way too, Michelle, because as you start to get different images and things through, if you write them down, you can actually start to work out what it really means to you.
Yeah, that's right.
You think how incredibly creative the mind is, let alone our spiritual higher selves can be. In how interesting they can bring things through in symbolism and what it might mean to us. Yeah. So if you're journaling while you're doing it, I think that would help over time too, for you to go, oh, it's this imagery, so they're talking about this. You start to see those patterns.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. And I recommend you journal through this. And that's where I started to write on the pictures as well. That just gives it. So Lionsgate, I found really the very powerful images come through. And this is it's a real fire, a flame on the top. I'm still, it is. It's just, so definitely Lionsgate portal, definitely do it that night or that day, because that was the first image of that goddess sort of one. And then I had this one the second time I did it. I'm still trying to decipher this one, work this one out, their message, but I've been told that I should work with color, and birds are, I feel, my spirit guides. I've got a lot of bird energy happening. And so I feel like that's going, you got to go on that journey and do the color and work with us with the birds. So this one Annie has seen, because I sent this one to Annie and I said, what do you see? Because I thought you'd be able to see straight away what I saw. So again, this was when I was turning, and when I was turning it and videoing it, and then I saw this and went, oh, so I quickly took.
And once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Well, I can see a unicorn, so I don't.
So Annie was like, oh, I can't remember all these other ones that she was saying. I was like, oh, I just see a unicorn.
Buddhist master. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, in the Lionsgate.
Oh, in the Lionsgate one, right? Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Okay, I think I wrote on this one. This one I didn't do. So I said, for a unicorn, the message was, you'll notice more signs and visitations from the natural, spirits and elemental kingdom, such as fairies and sprites. Came from that. Yeah. So I haven't got the book with me. So I've got a book but it had for unicorn, it had 5 or 6 different things. So then I go and use my pendulum. I read and go, okay, I think it's this one.
This one.
Kind of check. Yeah, I saw it.
And Esther's got a red box.
I wouldn't have seen it if I hadn't videoed it.
Unicorn, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really what you need to hear too. Don't forget, when you're seeing this and you're interpreting the symbols for your meaning, it's because that's what the message you need to hear.
Yeah,
as well. Right. So it's very energetic basis in all of this when you're working with your intuition, regardless of the method that you're using. So
that's
really
right.
Reading, coffee reading, and the milk art. Yeah.
Totally. So everyone, as we said, everyone sees different images when looking at the milk images. I see more afterwards when viewing the photos and videos. So this one here, a lot of my, so again, it's a journey. I've seen this, I saw the little girl at the beginning with the enlightenment, and then I see this figure here with a red. So I've had quite a few of my milk images with a figure with a red shirt, which I feel is myself. And then that blue is my spirit guide. And then you've got fire, blue sort of flames and fire happening. And Annie, Kerrie, you said it before, if you turn it, you can see different things. So when I turn this one, I see a distinct, beautiful blue face. And this flame, my spirit guide comes out with candle work. So that's for me again. She comes out as as being blue in the images.
Right, yeah. And there's so many ways to do this, isn't there?
Yeah.
Really interesting.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to see if it's going to work. So I'll just show you video of, so you can see what happens when you put an oil drop in. I'll just get to where it goes. So this is the one that I've never had this happen before. Usually it sort of just does different things. And I was like, that's not much happening compared to other ones. But this is where then you spin it to the right and you call in what you want, the energies that you'd like. I sat there for a while thinking, are you going to do something?
Oh, wow. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was just like, whew, that's like, I've never had that ever happen before. So that was, that one's those images we were talking about before. And this one is while I was just sitting there and watching and videoing. Yeah, that's the one that had that man inside, or that figure inside that I showed.
Incredible,
earlier.
Wasn't it, Gail? Just how quickly.
Yeah, and if I hadn't have videoed it, I would never have seen it. Because when you're turning it, you don't notice it. So this one, I was just sitting there looking at it and, probably journaling, and then all of a sudden it just started to move. So we'll have a look at that. Is it a bit dark? I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can see it spreading.
Yeah.
I've got a bird flying.
Yeah, that's amazing.
When we did this and I was trying to video it, I got myself all discombobulated because I was trying to look, I was trying to video, I was trying to write, I was trying to screenshot, and I'm like, oh, I too many bits. So yeah, I would like do a spin, then take a picture, then keep looking, then write dot points, because that was the only thing I could manage.
Yeah.
And then Michelle said, did you use your pendulum? No. So I think you do have to, I had to revisit a lot of it, because there were so many things happening, and I was just all oohing and ahhing. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
And I'm getting all excited. So yeah, it's like, calm your farm, woman.
One thing at a time. One thing at a time.
I know, because when things,
hit in the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, at the gathering, normally everyone is sort of talking over what we're doing, and there's lots of chatter going on. I've never heard everyone so quiet, and that's because they're so concentrating on what they're doing and trying to do several things at once. It was very quiet. That's just amazing, Michelle. Yeah, and Chrissy's laughing. We are, yeah, it is crazy when you actually do it. How many, just wondering in chat, maybe you can let us know, how many of you got prepared? You know, got your
Me.
bowl, got your little bit of milk that you can
Food
put in
colouring.
it. You've got your food colouring. You've got your essential oil. Oh, look, I just happen to be using nothing like a plug, is there? Angel Feathers Sweet Orange. It's going to be my oil tonight.
And
And
what's
I know,
Annie got?
and I know Michelle chose one specifically because it was about bringing the group together, didn't you?
Yes, yeah. I picked cedarwood, a coming together of like-minded souls. Yeah.
And I've got Angel Feathers Dragon's Blood. Dragon's Blood is for protection and connection.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that I just watched tonight, then go all out tomorrow. Yes, and please, like, come back. I mean, I know most of you are also members of the Angel Feathers spiritual chat group on Facebook, and even under this video, share some of the pics and things that you've got. Can't wait to see them. Can't wait to see them. But Annie's just flipped her camera, and what you can see there is her bowl, because she's going to follow Michelle's instructions, and we're going to watch her bowl.
And I've got
look,
mine.
Michelle's got hers too. Well, now you can watch this tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, and try the frankincense.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Nice.
All right. So I'll go through the process. You just need to have your bowl, and I prefer using a white bowl, but you may have seen, I just think where the photos, you don't get distracted by the colors around it. So just a little bit on the bottom, just enough to fill the bottom up. And then actually, before we even start, I do suggest that you write down what colors mean to you. So what red, red might be love, anger, fire, danger, passion. And it changes. So every time I do it, I always write down what does the green, what it feels. And then when you're, especially at the beginning, when you have just the colors, sometimes it's like, well, what does this mean? But then when I actually then put it into what the colors I'm feeling for the moment, I get, an understanding of what this whole little image is telling me. So journal all the way through. I draw pictures of what the milk looks like, then I put the red, put the colors down as well, and then write little things on the side about what's coming up for me, what I'm feeling and getting from it. So we bless the milk. So you put your hands over it and bless the milk. I bless this milk and clear anything that does not need to be with us, what is not useful. I always like to thank it as well for the journey, the cows, the Mother Earth, all the hands that have brought it towards us, and we release any of their energies from the milk tonight as well. Then you drop I would just recommend just doing the 3 primary colors, so the red, yellow, and blue, and you just need 1 or 2 drops. I had one person doing it with me, and they filled the whole bowl up with all the drops, and then their images were very, very dark. So you just pop them in. So I use just these little ones, but I've bought the big ones and I've put them into some of my old bottles of oil bottles that have droppers, and that's working. So that's going to be a little bit. And he is right off and away.
Yes, he's not waiting.
He's not waiting. Remember, we were supposed to turn it to which way did you turn it, left or right?
She did go to the left. I'll give her that. I was watching Michelle. I was keeping my eye on her.
Okay. So once you put the oils in, you then can put an intention into that milk with your colors.
Mm-hmm.
You can ask a question, ask for help, support or guidance with something, ask to be shown from your guides, So you can pour attention, love, freedom into it. And then you turn it anti-clockwise to the left 3 times. So it can be 3 little turns, it can be full turns, asking for the energy that no longer serves you to be released from the milk. So however much, 3, so it depends, sometimes it goes. And then again, you start to take photographs along the way as you do it. Quite often these ones, the first ones, I'm like, I can't quite work out. That's why I always like look at photos later. They become more distinct.
Yeah.
So you can sit with it. You can sit for a while and just watch it. So sometimes it will move or it will just stay still. Looks like this one's going to stay still for a bit. So you can blow, put some oil. Yeah.
It's exactly what I was saying, Gail.
What was that?
The red robed figure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What have you got, Annie? Oh, Annie's got her oil. Annie's already gone in with her oil.
You've got a bit of symmetry happening in yours, Annie.
It went on fire.
It did. Just watch that.
It was like it was boiling.
Yep.
Kerrie, have you got I've got all the numbers and stuff at the top of my screen. Do you have that or can you see this?
Well, I can see it and now it almost looks like a frog to me, but no one, everyone in chat will be able to see it fully.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was mental.
Yeah, it was. Did you all see what just happened with
people.
Annie? Yeah, look, there you go. Elderly bald man with a big nose in spirit. There you go. Okay, with his hand out. Yep.
Yeah.
Lots of people. Yeah, there is.
But it was definitely bubbling, wasn't it? It was going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your oil? What was the oil again? That was the dragon's
blood.
Dragon's blood.
Yeah.
It's a really powerful oil.
Yeah. And a frog. I can see the frog so clearly. Sorry.
Right. I can see a male head in there.
Sandy, it did look like an octopus, you're right. As it started and all the tentacles went out, Sandy. 100%. And shot his ink. Yes. That's an awesome interpretation.
I'm going to turn it the other way.
Yeah. So then you call in. So you can call in when you turn it to the right, you then can call in whatever you would like to be calling in the energies.
Yeah. So when you're doing the right then, Michelle, that's about what your intention is, like what energies through intention you'd like to call in.
To bring in what serves you, what's happening now, what life will look like with that. So if it's eucalyptus, what life will look like with expansion.
Yeah.
I call it into my life. So you're getting sort of images.
Yeah.
That. All right. I'm going to put my cedar wood in. So I'm calling in commitment and connection and belonging.
So let's watch what happens with Michelle's now.
So cedar wood, so there it goes. Okay. I just love the oil. Like, oh wow!
Yeah.
It's funny when I look on the thing. It's like a duck on that one, but it's very different from the angle that I'm looking at.
Yeah, and on the in me looking at it, the right hand side, so where the red is, that really fanned out like a portal initially, but now I'm seeing a silhouette face facing inward toward the white. Yeah.
I get quite a lot of white coming, like that segregation. I haven't had the segregation for a while, actually. But you can see it's all popped. I don't know if you can see that. It's popped in. It's the where that red was, this yellow is now going.
Yes. Yes, yeah. So interesting.
It is, isn't it? So you can
Sorry,
see,
guys, I haven't got a snazzy camera that can show you mine. Well, I do. Annie got me one, but I can only have my mouse or one other item plugged in at any one time on my silly little laptop. So, sorry, I can't show mine. So I'm enjoying yours instead. Michelle's has a male face. Yep. Yeah. As that spreads, Sandy, see a woman dancing on Michelle's. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. To me, I see this really angry bird.
Yeah.
There's a bird. I'm going to just try and see if I can put it. It's close enough. But so you just sit there and it can just be changing all the time. So I can see this. I don't know if you can see, but there's like this purple. I get this feathering type thing happening around on the edges.
Yeah.
So you sit as long as you want with it, and then we can blow life into it. So you can blow very lightly 3 times into it. So anytime you can, there's no particular process, but that's just the way I do it. So if it's just sitting still for a bit, you want to, blow some life into it, you can blow life into it. Continue adding adding oils into it. I do find the second oil generally doesn't do as much as the first oil. So I actually now don't even do the second oil because I feel like it doesn't, so nothing really happens as much. So.
And Annie, I was seeing letters and words. I really want to go back on that and just slow it down a bit as you were turning it, because honestly, it was almost like letters were forming and coming through. I'd really like to go back and see that again, try and slow it down or take a photo of it to try and capture it. Super interesting. So, Michelle, so when you first start, so just as a sort of a summary, oh my gosh, that looks amazing. You're just blowing it slightly.
Yeah.
With that intention. So just as a summary, when you start, you're putting like a couple of drops in of your red, your yellow, and your blue. Yes. And then you're turning it to the left three times, either 3 full turns or 3 part turns, whatever you feel. So it's really about the energy and your intuition with it.
That's right.
And you're turning it 3 times, and that's the release.
Yes, so turning it to the energy that no longer serves you.
Yep.
But when you first put the oil, the drops in, you put an intent. You can put an intention into the milk with the food coloring in there, so you can ask for your guides to help you, show me what I need to know, or ask a question. And then when you turn the anti-clockwise to the left 3 times, you're asking for energy that no longer serves you to be released from the milk.
Yeah.
And so you sit with it, and then you put your chosen oil into it.
Yeah. And it's really only just a couple of drops of that oil, like you're not
1 or 2. Yeah, you don't need a lot. It generally 2 drops out.
Yeah.
Unless you're very quick of pull it back up.
Yeah.
And when you're putting that in, it's like you call on that whatever. Like I said, for mine, it was calling in commitment and connection, belonging. So you put your in what you call on that oil is you're using for a particular reason. And then you can breathe life into it, which is what I have done. And now I'm going to turn it to the right 3 times to bring in what serves me, what's happening now, what my life will look like with connection. I'm going to say connection and belonging. So I'm going to do that now.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel it. I feel like it's that blue hand. Something's happening. A bit of a snake going on in that one. But every time when we do it, like you've seen in the photos, the colors are completely different. You're using the 3 same colors all the time, and different pictures all the time. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I don't think anyone was doing it at home, were they, in this one?
I'm not sure, but I have sort of did the call out, said, please send us photos of what you've done.
Have you got photos that you did from the couple of weeks ago?
Let me see. Let me see if I can pull some of those up, because it was interesting. Just a sec. Where am I going? Presenter invite. Let's see.
So while you do that, I'll just say, when you've finished, you thank spirit guides and God and universe, and pour the milk into the earth. And then from that, you view your photos. And as we said, you can, if you zoom in, you can see see different things. It looks very 3D, your images. And I think you noticed that, Annie and Kerrie, when you viewed your photos back. And still journaling, looking at them, looking up spiritual meanings as well.
So that was one that I had. And look, it's hard because even if I put my mouse on it, you can't see my mouse. But in the center there, I could definitely see a figure right in the center.
Yeah.
And then around it, almost like a tiger image coming down in the background behind them. And it felt very much like a portal to me. So, yeah, that was one of the images that I captured. Shelley was getting prepped to do it, but I haven't seen her tonight. I need to get the food going. Yeah. Oh, yes, you did, AJ. Let me see what I can pull up.
Kerrie, where are you pulling them from?
I'm just going into, I'm just doing add. Let me just remove that one now, my image. So where I'm going to is I'm just going to the add and present tab. And then I'm going to the saved photos and pulling it up from there. So image file, and then going to where the images are. You see that? I can see a like a bird very much in the center there, whether it be a phoenix or, I don't know, could even be a duck. Know what other people are seeing in that particular one.
Yeah, I kind of want to turn it around.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't, the middle bit almost looks like a frog, or actually a red frog or something, like with its arm.
And there was another one where I had a very, very clear face, and I'm trying to see it. Now, with that one, when I did it, I actually then used the pendulum and started asking who it might be, because I had who I thought it was. And so I used the pendulum then to, confirm that, say yes or no. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was a good way just to confirm I was seeing what I thought I was seeing, and the message I was getting was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like an ancestor?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So phoenix, can see a pukeko. What's a pukeko?
I'm Googling that.
Red frog. Figure coming out of a bear cave hibernation. Esther, that is so funny, because I feel like I've been in hibernation. And I want to stay in hibernation. I don't want to come out. It's winter and it's cold. So yeah, so it was so I'm trying to pull a few others up. There's the ones that AJ sent me. Yeah, that last picture.
Last photo, yeah. The New Zealand bird, yeah.
And then I'm not sure who's. I just saved a couple of Annie's, saved a couple of mine. I know those ones were mine. Not sure whose this one was. Does anyone remember who this was? Annie, AJ, someone sent it to me.
That's not mine.
And I think it was just after the oils went in. That's what it looks like. Like you're getting those portal dots. But on the left-hand side there, I can either see a butterfly or an angel wings. And then on the right side, I was seeing a face. So I don't know what everyone else sees in there.
Yeah, see, on the left side, I see a face looking down, sort of a silhouette. And then it's almost like, yeah, an animal to the right with its eye open. It's almost like I see the nose in the middle, and then the eye on the left is sort of just a bit white, but the other one you can definitely see it's open. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice,
I'm going
AJ.
red
I'm
out.
not sure,
Give his
girls.
eyes.
Red owl.
There's his eyes and there's his ears.
Yep. So I honestly can't tell you whose this was that sent this to me then. But yeah, so just a few of them. It's really interesting, guys. And also, like as Michelle was showing when she was showing us what she did with hers, when you go in and see stuff, if you can sort of edit the picture and add text or add a caption to it so you can remember what you were seeing in it as your description, because it will evolve over time. Like I know when we do the painting, the intuitive art with the painting that we do, you can look at that and take photos of it, and then weeks later it's changed. Like you're seeing other stuff in it, you know. So it really has layers to it that you'll actually intuitively pick up on, depending on what you meant to see or connect with at that point in time. So that's why it's so close to using Oracle, really. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And I generally take an hour. I make sure I have an hour so I can just really sit there and take my time. Like I said, you can leave it. You can actually walk away and leave that and then come back and see what it comes out as. My sister left it the whole night, and there was a lot going on. It wasn't bright, but it had this figuring going there, these little images that told a huge story. So yeah.
And even Michelle, your one now sitting there has changed again.
Yeah, exactly. So I can probably blow now again. So I haven't blown life into this one. Oh, I see a face and someone crawling actually in that one.
Yeah.
Or maybe a bear.
So,
sometimes I blow it and I go, oh, I wish I didn't blow it. Because there's so much going on, but I'm like, I need to blow it now. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I liked it before.
At the top there, I can almost see like the horse's face and then the orange, like the mane coming down.
Yeah, down there.
Yeah. The horse's face looking the other way. So very interesting. Thank you so much, Michelle, for coming on and sharing this with everybody. You know, what you're doing with this is so unique, I think, and just a beautiful way, another way of connecting in with intuition and bringing in that art and interpretation. Because regardless of what we do or regardless of what methods we use, and they're all fun, you know, the idea is have fun with it, right? Have fun with what you're doing with all of this. And everything is really about the energy reading. You know, you're reading energy regardless of the medium or what you're using. Yeah, really interesting.
And I think you're being creative. You're being creative. you're being present at that moment, making that time to actually do it. So
Yeah.
you're creating presence, you're being creative, and then later, working on your intuition
We just so thank you so much. Thank you for coming along to the gathering and doing this all with us face to face. We love that workshop. We will try and find out when Michelle, if she's running workshops, so that we can share it with everybody. So please let us know, because we'll share it in the chat groups whenever you're running those in person. And Esther's saying she's done something similar before in the classes as well. And guys, we'd love to see your photos. Share your photos and what you're seeing in your own if you're playing with this. That would be absolutely awesome.
To see, like I said, if other people put their interpretations, it's really, I put that one of the portal photos and in a group that I'm in, and wow, everyone's like, what they were seeing and what they got from it was just amazing. It was really great to see.
So please, everyone.
I hope that it becomes a bit of a journey and becomes part of your journey. I'd probably do once every 2 months sort of thing. I sort of make sure I sit there or special moments. But we should definitely try and do the Lions. Actually, I actually think Lionsgate Portal is good to do yourself, because you really want to. But the photos of the angel and the enlightenment, they actually were done online while I was when I was doing it online. I was like taking photos and that, so magical things can happen when you're online. So
sorry, I'm just laughing at the card that jumped out. We always do a collective reading just at the end, so I was shuffling away and one just jumped out in my lap. I may as well shall I just go ahead and show everyone? But Michelle, we are extremely grateful to have you on. And we're so glad that we got to meet you. And look, we don't think that was chance or coincidence either. That was meant to happen. It's the whole reason why we went to Raby Bay that day, I think, Annie.
Yeah, I was really dead. It was so hot.
I was excited. I walked away like super excited. I'm like, I hope they do call me.
Well, we did.
We did. All right, your card. I'm going to do one as well for you guys.
I just thought, because I was talking about energy, I just had to go to the energy cards, and the card just that jumped out was Waking the Lion. And it was just as you're talking about how the Lion's Gate one is really good to do for yourself. But guys, with this particular energy, this is about, look, and it's an interesting one, because I think this is for me as much as it is for the entire collective, is that a lot of us have been feeling that hibernating feeling, like there's so much going on with the energy at the moment. And Waking the Lion is we're just about to step into that new energy again of being inspired and motivated again. So for anyone out there that has been feeling unmotivated and uninspired to get out there and take a hold of this energy, what's coming through with this card for me through the angels tonight is this what it's all about. Let's take that energy again. The other thing that sort of came out of the card just after that was ears wide open. So please take note of things that you're hearing at the moment, because there's messages in that for your pathway, your direction and your journey, and opportunities that are going to present themselves. So they're the two cards I have for the collective tonight.
Okay,
over to you, Miss Annie.
What have you got?
Oh yeah, me. So I had eucalyptus, healing, recharge, and wellness. So it was very much for me, but I was like, to improve your health and make healthy choices. There is healing taking place at this time. And then I thought, okay, is that really for me? So I asked for more of the collective, and I got, I should have shown that one. So that was the eucalyptus one. And so I got magnolia. And it's encouraging, happiness, exciting, happy times ahead, and there could be cause for celebration. Find the joy in your heart and choose to be happy.
Beautiful.
Yeah, well, that's really interesting because look what I've got.
Happiness.
So that was the very first one that fell out. And the second one that came out is this one. And this one is friendship.
Oh,
So
nice.
I think that's what Kerrie and I do everywhere we go. We find all these people and we get so excited and we end up with all these new friends. And all of that makes us really happy. And
Yeah.
the end result of that is many, many blessings.
Yes.
Aw.
Because if you think of some of the people that we've been privileged to have on here, people that we've met randomly, like Soul's Note, that Kerrie just wanted to stop and found him, and he came and did a whole session with us. Michelle, who's just graciously come and done this one. We've just had Lisa with her osteomancy. We've had so many incredible people that we've just met, bumped into, and before we know where we are, we've got a whole new friends group. And everybody on here that is with us all the time, like you are all blessings in our life.
Oh,
So there you
absolutely.
go.
Absolutely. Well, that was a lot of fun tonight. Thank you, everybody in chat, for joining in. I'm really excited. Please share your pictures. I'm really excited to see them, and I want to comment not just on what you see, but what we might be picking up from them as well. That'd be really exciting.
Where do you think is the best way? Because I have got like the best way for them to share it. Would they share it back in this chat box?
Yeah, they could share it back under this video in the chat, in this video comments there.
Yeah.
Or also on Facebook, we do have the Angel Feathers Spiritual Sanctuary chat group. And we have that specifically so everyone can upload directly as their own post in there and share their stuff there as well. We love everyone sharing what they're doing. We get really excited watching people share what they're loving and doing and really shining as they move across this space and expand what they're playing with. It's just so much fun. There you go. Michelle now has red-headed angel on top of a mountain. Look, there you go. Yep. Still evolving. Red-headed angel on top of the mountain. So
Beautiful.
Just beautiful. So thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Annie, as always.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Kerrie. I'm playing with my pictures.
I know. Pay attention. We still have to wish everyone a fantastic fortnight.
Yeah. Sorry, people. I shiny things. You know what I'm like.
And please, if you haven't already, do a thumbs up. Let us know that you like the live stream. Maybe leave a comment under the video, not just in chat. That really helps us a lot. Costs you nothing. Subscribe to us, all those wonderful things. And if you did want to support our work, any donations that we do get, don't think I've put that in there. Oh, let me do that. Go towards our StreamYard costs on an annual basis. So that's always really helpful. Now, don't feel obligated to do that, but if you do want to donate, I'll just pop that link in there as well. There you go. Okay, so have a fantastic fortnight, everybody.
And we will see you in a couple
Thanks,
of weeks.
everyone. See you.
Thanks, Michelle.
Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Annie whispers secrets in the night, mystical visions taking flight. Kerrie's got that angel glow so bright, gliding through the dark to the light. Tarot cards spread on the cosmic rug, healing power in a gentle hug. Meditation's deep like an ancient grove, finding peace through the stars above. Mind, body, spirit, soul, we rise. Angel feathers falling from the sky, psychic waves in a gentle tide. Let the universe be our guide. Sound healing echoes through the air, lifted Messages from angels clear and true, whispering love in all we do. Psychic development strong and wise, open path